welcome back to Aria Budgets. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting my first paycheck for the month of July for my day job. We are going to be using the zero-based method to make sure that every dollar has an assigned job, as well as tracking our daily expenses and checking up on our bills calendar to make sure that we are not late on any bills. So with that being said, let's get started. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me yet again in another video. I truly appreciate your support very much. Thank you so much for the overwhelmingly positive comments and encouragement words that you guys always leave on the comments for me. Thank you so much, and for all of your help on my last video. Thank you so much. If this is your first time here, I am welcome. I am Aria. I am a single parent showcasing my debt-free journey here on YouTube. So if that is content you might find interesting, please consider subscribing so that you can join our small growing family. Let's go ahead and check in for our bills. From our last paycheck, which was my last paycheck of the month of June, we only had one thing to be paid, which was my Citi card and my Discover card, which you guys know the deal. And for my Discover card, I am happy to announce that it was paid on time and taxes were skipped for this week. Now we are going to focus on everything that is highlighted in all of the days that are highlighted in blue. If you are new here, I use the paycheck by paycheck budget. So I highlight the bills that need to be covered from each paycheck. So technically I got paid on the 14th. Any bills for the next 2 weeks from the 14th to the 27th will be covered with this paycheck until I get paid again, which will be on the 28th for this month. The blue here represent bills that are going to be covered with my day job pay, and the ones in green are bills that are covered with my side income, which is Uber Eats. So I am only going to focus on looking into the ones that need to be paid with my day job's pay. So let's go ahead and move on to our paycheck budgeting. Now that we are on the paycheck budget overview, we're going to go ahead and start filling in the numbers. I apologize for the little mess created here. I rewrote the same thing again, but I don't have whiteout, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and start writing. So for this week, we are budgeting $1,710, and on each paycheck, I take out half of my housing expense. So here we are taking out $1,049. Next, we have my Verizon bill, which is my internet, and this is due on the 16th, and the total for that is $60.66. Then we have my Chase credit card, and the minimum payment here for my 3-year payoff plan is $161. And then for my Citi card, which is on the 21st, this one is a $54 minimum for the 3-year payoff plan. Then I have another bill for my car, which is my car insurance, $133.08. I have a Netflix account that I share with my sister. I send her every month $10 and she pays for it. So yeah, and then on my PCNG, which is my gas and electric, I had budgeted for $138 originally, but my bill is only $102.55, which is great because that means it gives us some savings, and those savings we can then move on to our extra debt snowball for this month. From each paycheck, I also allocate $20 for gas, which I forgot to write here, gas. From each paycheck, I add $20 for gas. And those $20 for gas are just extra because I take out my gas fund from my Uber Eats income. All right, so let's go ahead and do the math here. So we have 1049 plus 6066 plus 161 plus 54, 3308 plus 10 plus 102.55 plus 20. Okay, so we have 1,590 with 29 cents on my expenses. So if we go ahead and deduct the total amount that we have from the expenses from our income, we will have a total balance of $119.71. these we are going to allocate into our sinking funds, which I forgot to write also. I don't know what was going on in my brain. So let me just go ahead and write those down real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with bulk groceries. This is a fund that I plan on creating now because I do some quarterly bulk shopping, my rice, oil, things like that. I buy them in bulk at BJ, so I'm going to start creating a fund for whenever it's time for me to go ahead and do my bulk shopping. I don't have to take a chunk out of my paycheck to cover all of that. So I am going to allocate $20 for this envelope, and then I'm going to move on to household. Household, we're going to add $5. For toiletries, also $5. For medical, we're not adding anything. Eating out, I am allocating $20. And cart maintenance, I'm not adding anything for right now. So for our sinking fund, we have a total of $50. We have 119.71 minus $50. That means that we have a remaining balance of 69.71. Now remember, I said we had some savings from our PCNG bill, which I'm going to throw into my extra debt. So I had allocated $138, and the bill came to be $102. So that means that for my PCNG savings, we are throwing $35 with 45 cents to my smallest debt, which is my Best Buy card. This card is almost paid off, you guys. I think I can do it. I think I'm going to be able to pay it off this month. I am so excited about that. As per the plan, it's supposed to be paid in August, but I am very excited despite the hiccups that we've had during this month. I am very excited that I can pay that off. That will be $29 that I can now throw into my next debt. Okay, so we had 69.71, and we deduct the 35.45 for the debt. That leaves us with $34.29. I am very tempted to throw those $30 into my debt, but because we had a small hiccup last week with my side hustle income, I have very big bills coming up, so I think I'm going to just roll over the whole $34.29. I'm gonna leave it there just in case. If I don't come up short on my side hustle income this week, then I'm going to go ahead and throw the $30 on my smallest debt by next week. We will see as we do the weekly check-in how things turn out. But for right now, we're just going to leave it as a rollover in case we need to take those $34.29. I am trying to build a buffer of $300. So far, I have $50 there with the $4.99 that I saved from last week, or that I kept as a rollover on my account. So we will see. Slowly, you see, the little by little, there's a saying in Spanish that says, chin a chin, la gallina se llena el buche. So literally saying, little by little, the chicken gets full. Is that what it is? If you are familiar with the saying and you know the correct translation in English, please let me know in the comments below. But yes, that's what I'm living by, little by little, one step at a time. I don't have a lot of extra income to throw into my debt, so any small contribution makes a big difference. I'm now going to go ahead and move on into our expense tracker for this week. Just so that you are aware, we are tracking our expenses from the 8th through the 15th. I am very happy to announce that we had quite a few days of no spend, and I am so happy about this. So from the 8th through the 12th, I didn't spend any money at all. No spending during these days. I am so happy to write this, you guys. No spending. I am an impulse buyer, so I do spend a lot of money. That's one of the reasons why I'm in a lot of debt, because I like to spend. Who doesn't? I mean, you have to be very disciplined to not spend like a maniac, which is what I'm trying to do right now. So I am so happy to show this to you guys. I spent nothing from the 8th through the 12th, which is a great accomplishment. Now on the 13th, I did go ahead and added some gas, and that was a transaction for $30. On the 13th, I did some more spending for groceries. I was craving some tostones, which is fried plantains in case you are not familiar with it. And so I went to the supermarket to buy some groceries because I had run out of plátanos. And that was a transaction for $4.52. Then on the 14th, I had some fun eating out. It was a small transaction in McDonald's, and that was a total of $6.71. So that is what we have as of today. Let's go ahead now and categorize our expenses. Okay, so the first transaction was for gas. I have my categories here, and I have found very helpful to keep track of my expenses as well as categorizing, because this helps me better allocate the funds that I have extra between these categories. So let's go ahead and start with gas. So last week on gas, we had a remaining balance of $20. For this week, I added $30 on gas from my Uber Eats income, and we spent $30, and it gives us a remaining balance of $20 again. Last week we made quite a few purchases for Walmart for household and toiletries online, but some of the items were not available, so I received a credit back for $14.94. It was one household item, so it should go into my household fund, but I allocated it differently this time. For household, I added $5 on my budget, but I didn't spend anything, and so we have a remaining balance of $5. So for toiletries, we added $5, but we spent absolutely nothing. And on last week, we ended the week with $3.25, and we added $5. So we are ending the week with $8.25 for our toiletries fund. Moving on to groceries, I went ahead and added the $14.94 from Walmart. I only made one purchase for $4.52. So if we deduct our original fund, $14.94, and we take away the $4.52 that we spent this week, leave us with a remaining balance of $10.42 for our groceries categories. Now for eating out, we threw in there $20 for this week. We had one transaction of $6.71. We had a budget of $27.20, which was the $7 that we had from last week, plus the $20 we added this week. We used $6.71 out of the $27.20 minus $6.71. That means we are ending the week with $20.49 for my eating out category. Alrighty, you guys, so we've had a very successful week when it comes to our spending. We had 5 no spend days out of this entire week, which is great. No spending there. And also all of the categories that we have here, everything ended up with on a positive note. I am really happy and content with these numbers. This is inspiring, you guys. I love this. I love seeing that I now have some money for taking the girls to eating some McDonald's, or maybe continue pushing it until we can save up and do something bigger and more and nicer. I have some funds for my groceries. Bills are paid. That is taken care of. I'm very happy with these numbers. I hope you like this video, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can become part of this amazing growing family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.